Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Cobblestone Chronicles. As always, this is Zueljin. So you might notice the texture pack is a little different, you guys. The new snapshot came out, and for some reason, the texture pack converter that Dinnerbone made does not work with. Actually, it doesn't work with anything that I try. Faithful 32, Faithful 64, Faithful Venom. For some reason, the textures, like the items, like the weapons and tools, they all go to some sort of crazy, I don't know, it's a crazy design, but at any rate, they don't work. So I apologize about the textures, but we should be able to fix them. I'm taking off my dirt blocks here and my scaffolding for a specific reason. I started thinking about the design of my little cabin, and I was passing down one of my neighborhood roads the other day, and I saw a cool house design. The roof came off kind of like a half A-frame house. I actually used to live in a half A-frame house, and what I noticed is they had a little porch with the roof that extended it, and it connected to the rest of the roof. So it's almost like the angle started out further away, kind of like here. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna come out one more. This is gonna take extra wood, but it's gonna be worth it, I believe, for the look. And what I'll do is I'll take, let's see, maybe we'll go one down from here, and then we'll place our stair. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if we place our stair right here, the roof is going to come out here, and it'll end up to where we have kind of like an overhang, but we'll have to extend the tops of this too, but I think it'll work pretty good. I do need to do it in the daytime though, because I am not armored and it's dangerous out here. Also, for the back, I think I might connect it, but what I'll do is I'll start from the front and then see how it goes. Someone had made a comment that I shouldn't sleep without a roof, and that's probably true, but heck, I got grass floors. I've got to make a compromise somewhere. Plus, I've slept under the stars before, and it's actually pretty cool. The mosquitoes are kind of bad, but... So let's go ahead and skip through the night, and then we'll wake up and continue where we were. Okay, so from here, let's see. Let's come out 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do that stair here. I think that'll be good. Actually, let's come down one more. There we go. And that'll be a nice overhang. And I can actually do like some little, some of these posts down here too. So I'm gonna flesh this out. Oh, excuse me guys. That usually doesn't happen. My bad. It's morning time, and my alarm just went off on my phone. You might be able to hear it in my voice that it's morning time too. I didn't have any coffee, unfortunately, so we're only gonna come out one with this little overhang from the side. Well, actually that's 2 to 3, right? I think one will probably be sufficient. Yeah, I believe that'll be good. I don't know if this is not too close. We might have to clear out a couple of these trees too. But the design is actually pretty cool. My house that I used to live in, I know I just mentioned it, but it's called a half A-frame house. And a traditional A-frame house, I believe, connects all the way to the ground. Like the roof actually touches the foundation, which is, it's kind of weird. It's an awkward design. I don't know what they did that for. It seems like it would be hard to control the erosion, but I don't know. They are pretty cool. I might do some styles like that too, but I'm gonna do this half A-frame design first. And for us, the half A-frame house in the back, the roof actually stops higher up, and then the house kind of just vaults and goes straight. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I'll show you guys what I mean. But in the back, there would be balcony on like the second floor. So I guess this might be like a floor and a half or 2 floors. I don't know. I think I should have enough angle like this, but I'll see. So I need to do Now I need to do one of these, and I'll come up like this. And the game isn't performing like it usually has. I've been having some trouble lately with my system resources. It seems like my video resources are lacking. Did a little beta of Firefall, like a gameplay video the other day. If you guys haven't seen that yet, check it out. It's pretty fun. But for some reason, it's like it didn't want to. I thought it was because my Fraps frame limit was set a little too high. And that wasn't the case. I did change it and it did improve things, but it still seemed kind of choppy, which the resource requirements for that game I meet over the maximum, so it shouldn't be a big deal. I got like a 560 Ti, not nothing incredible, but pretty. I mean, it's good enough to do what I needed to do, you know. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to get some more wood here very soon. Might have to go on a little logging expedition. Won't need too much. I'm glad you guys are digging the format. I know a lot of you like when I talk about just real life stuff that's happening to me, and real life stuff is pretty cool to talk about, so I'll do some of that. I know most of you are probably interested in kind of the drama that went down, and I thought about doing another video for it, but I already did a fan server tribute video, and I think that's probably enough to at least do what I wanted to do as far as saying my goodbyes to it. For those of you that don't keep up with Reddit, which I never used to, but there's a lot of good information on it, and it's a pretty cool place to post videos and get some pretty critical feedback. So when you get to a level that you're constantly searching for new outlets for not really criticism, but just critiquing, Reddit's a good place to go, because people aren't really shy about giving you an opinion on there. So I went ahead and decided that I was going to do a fan server tribute video because of the good times. There had been some drama on the fan server recently. I wasn't involved in any of it, thankfully. Just some power struggles for people that made decisions, and I really don't know all the details of it. You guys could probably find out much more on Reddit if you chose to do so. But what really happened is there was just a lot of internal conflict, and the guy that ran the server, which was Monkey DK, decided that it would be best if we close it. We made some attempts to make it work, and it just didn't. So like I said, I really had no part in the downfall of it. I wanted to hang on until the bitter end. I didn't really play on there as a regular basis just because I have so much channel obligations outside of that. My content on the Hypermind server and my other stuff is enough SMP for you guys. I figured that a single player vanilla is just as good, or if not better, because I have a little bit more control. Think about it. If I would have started that LP, this LP, the Cobblestone Chronicles, or a similar on the fan server, and something would have happened, kind of like when the map reset happened last time, you guys wouldn't have any material to watch, and I'd have to start over, and it would have been a pity, you know. And not that I mind starting over, but we already did that. You guys don't need to seek that twice, you know. So I figured that I could do much more building and get much more accomplished, and also do some customization, you know, with single player and things of that nature. Some performance issues, I won't have to worry about lag, just stuff like that. So let's see, 30 logs. Let's get one more. I think this tree in the back needs to be cut too because it was a little bit too close. Yeah, these two need to go. But so that pretty much sums it up, guys. If y'all want the whole story, you know, check on Reddit. There's a walls of post on the Minecraft subreddit, and a lot of cool stuff was said there. You know, as far as positive in light of all the bad stuff, there was some good stuff said. A lot of the server members are going to the Aurora server, which is Bree's server, Bree from Breeville's Madhouse. Tib and Ray and a few other people have been on there for a long time, so it's no stranger. She's no stranger to the field, and she knows how to run a pretty good server. Again, I'm not going to be doing any kind of official LP on there, but I will be doing group events with the guys because I made a lot of friends over there, like Alpha and Omega. You know, I believe both of them joined it, and I'm not opposed to going on there and having fun with them and stuff. That's what it's really all about. That's what I was on the fan server for. You know, a lot of good people with a lot of common interests were on there, and we had a lot of good times on there. So without being too morbid, that's my set. I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss being able to go in there and cut up, you know, but for the most part it's gonna be all right. We shall live on. But I have an obligation to you guys for this channel and myself. This is my pride, you know, so this is what I'm gonna go for. I don't have any qualms with any of the members on the fan server, you know. And I respect Good and Monkey a whole lot for going through what they did and trying to keep it afloat for as long as they did. You know, a couple people said that it was a failed project. I don't think so at all. You know, I happen to make some friends on there that I would have never made if it wasn't for that server, you know, so I'm thankful to have it. But anyway, that's enough about that subject. Like I said, you guys could go into Reddit. As far as the texture pack and resource converter, you guys, if y'all know of a way to make it work for Faithful, please let me know. I imagine the snapshot just rolled out the other day, so I imagine there's going to be some complications with it as always. But I'm not too in love with having to play in vanilla textures, but I'd rather play with the snapshot and vanilla textures than not play with the snapshot, just because there's too many cool features. After 1.6 rolls out, we could reevaluate that, but I'm sure the resource packs are going to be one of the final stopping points for that specific instance of complications. So as soon as we get that figured out, we should be all right. Okay, are we halfway yet? I think we'll need to come up. If I start going down here, let's try to figure this out. Okay, so I'm not quite halfway yet, and it did start out further. If I go, it won't be able to be a full 2-story. Maybe I could do like my bedroom at the top and my tools at the bottom. Maybe we'll do that. But if I want this balcony to come up, oh, maybe I could do like a pass-through balcony. I think that's what I'm going to try to do, actually. That seems like a pretty good idea. I'm just kind of going with the flow here, whatever feels right, you know. Okay, so I think I have to go a couple more out. I should have counted while I'm down there, but hey, it's morning. I forgive myself. Speaking of morning, the day is already dying. I know some of you have been saying, man, I really wish you'd do longer episodes. I don't mind seeing all on camera. I don't mind seeing everything, but the daily episodes allow me to do 1 episode a day, and my view count on each episode is not nearly what the full count is. So I imagine that some people just have only specific amounts of time to be able to watch, and it's my job to make sure that you guys can watch as much as you want. So I'm going to continue with this format another little bit, like I said, around probably this is the beginning, so maybe at episode 15, maybe at episode 20, I'll show you guys kind of like an update for everybody who can't watch all the time as they want to, and I think that'll be good. Let's see, half of this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be the middle right here. So we need to do 1 more. We probably need to do a half slab right here, huh? Yeah, that's what we need to do. Let's do a little half slab. Oh, we had half slabs. Derp. Cool. So we'll do a row of half slab. We don't have enough to go across. I'm still a derp. Alright. So this will be good enough for the just to measure it out. Nope. And we can go with stair and stair and stair. Yeah, that's how I want to do it. So now the only thing to do is going to be to grab a few more resources and go to town with it. But again, I really have to be careful of all the monsters and stuff. I don't see any out recently, but we're going to go ahead and cut the video for this episode, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. And as always, this is Zueljin signing off. Have a good one.